She's hard to describe.
Let's see, I first met Janet back in, I think it was about 2014, 2015 was about the first time I met Janet. And I mean, instantly you could tell she had leadership qualities about her.
Janet was, she was a good friend.
She's funny, she's great to be around, she's full of life.
She's one of those people that doesn't say too much, but you can see in her eyes, you know, when she's thinking something, cooking up a plan. She's always got something up her sleeve.
How would I describe Janet? She's one of those people who are always there for you. She's been with the camp since the beginning. She's taught us all so much with the years she's been here. She's a great leader, a great teacher. You learn so much from her.
You know, I hadn't known Janet that long. I've only worked with her for about a week on our friend Chad, but she was such a great person. It's utterly breathtaking how amazingly talented Janet was on set, behind the scenes, in every capacity, all the way around in this production.
But I mean, still a wonderful person. Yeah, no, she babysits the kids twice a week. Yeah, she's cool.
So basically, this Janet person, I don't really know much about her, but based on the interactions I had with my fellow peers and counselors, I can deduce that she's a nice person, and she's always like there, she's always positive, and she's always there supporting us.
So I would say, you know, just a wonderful friend, excellent person, a little bit shy. You know, if you're new, she won't talk to you too much.
Yeah, Janet and I go way back. We actually met back in high school. You know, I ended up, we both ended up moving on. I met a few years later at university. I was taking communication, media, and film, and she was taking dramatic arts and English literature. And, you know, we got connected again, and she found out that, you know, I was a filmmaker, so she ended up working on a couple of projects of mine. You know, and after she found out that I was going to be working the film camp for kids, she asked if she could come on board, and I said, yeah, sure.
She likes to travel. She does, you know, she does kayaking and mountain climbing, and she's been to Peru and Venezuela and all these exotic places, Australia, New Zealand. She's been all through Asia. It's really incredible. I'm jealous, and she's quite young.
I've worked with Janet for a couple of films now, and she's such an absolute delight to work with.
I didn't really know Janet too well, but I saw her walking around, you know. She seemed like a cool person. She was an extra in one of my films.
Yeah, Janet, she was always around, and she's always just a total riot to be around. Filming with her was always super easy because she'd always just get right to the point, and she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, Janet's been a pretty big part of my life. I've walked into every single birthday party of hers, and that's where I met Jack. You know, at the birthday parties, Jack and Janet were always holding hands, you know, and they spent a lot of time together. They were really close.
Janet always pushed everyone to their limit, you know?
But I don't think anyone expected things to go down this way. She worked on a bunch of films. She was happy. We were happy. She was amazing for morale. She would always volunteer time and work very late at the office. And one day, like, a co-worker of hers took her arm and just ripped it off.
Once I tore it right out of its socket. I felt pretty bad about that, but what can you do? She was a good friend. She took it well. Always had a smile on her face.
It's like, how can you have someone that you think you can trust do that to you?
I only knew her for a couple months. We got so close.
Janet meant a lot to us at this camp. She was one of those people who always had a smile for you. She was so nice. She taught me so much. She's been here since day one. She has always been the shoulder to cry on, the person you learn from. Every day I would come in here and she would smile at me. And it would make my whole day better.
But I never really talked to her, and I regret that. Now that she's passed, I'll never get the chance.
I found out one day, it was a Thursday, and someone came to me and said Shannon broke her shoulder. The shoulder was the beginning of the end.
You know what she said to me? Janet said, "One day you're going to be the captain of the high seas, and I'll be your first mate."
And then after that, she wanted to keep going because that's the kind of person that Janet was. And after she came back, she went to go have a seat after a long day, and then her spine just broke.
We thought maybe she'd get better. She did.
Hey, come on. It's alright. It's alright. Come on. I know. Let's go.
The family has taken it hard. Things aren't the same without Janet.
It was really shocking when I heard the news that Janet had passed on.
Janet, she was my best friend. I know that she'll always be the wind beneath my sails.
I think if we could say anything to Janet is that we miss her. All her friends, her family, Jack, me. We miss you, and we hope you're in a better place.